get ready to dive deep because today we're exploring God is Talking. This book claims to offer like a direct line to the divine, right?
Yeah.
So we're ditching those vague whispers on the wind
Right.
and tuning into something much clearer, like a heart-to-heart with the universe itself.
I like that.
So you've got questions about, life, purpose.
Yeah.
God is Talking. The book says it's got the answers.
Okay.
And lucky for you guys, we're here to break it all down,
Right.
distill it all into those potent little shots of insight.
I love it.
So no more wading through pages and pages of text. We'll do it for you.
Perfect.
And what's really interesting, at least to me,
Yeah.
is how this book just throws out that whole old model of prayer. It's like instead of picturing, God on this distant throne somewhere up there, the book is saying God is more like on speed dial.
Right.
But it's through your intuition, which is so wild.
And that's really what's so fascinating here,
Yeah.
right? It's this radical shift that God is Talking proposes.
Okay.
It's saying, hey, it's not about this distant figure.
Right.
It's about an immediate connection
Yeah.
that's available all the time.
It's like upgrading from like an old rotary phone
Right.
to having a super fast broadband connection.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just like you were
Yeah.
saying, it's not just any random thought, right?
Exactly. So it's not like every thought that pops into my head is
Yeah.
suddenly, divine wisdom.
Yeah. How do you tell the difference?
Right. So how do we know if it's the divine channel
Yeah.
or if it's just like last night's pizza talking?
Right. And the book talks about that, actually.
Right.
It gives you clues to decode those messages.
Okay.
So ask yourself, is this thought
Yeah.
infused with joy?
Okay.
Do these words, do they resonate with truth?
Mm-hmm.
Does this feeling vibrate with love?
I like that.
So that's how we differentiate.
Okay.
That's how we separate the divine signal
Yeah.
from
yes.
just that.
That mental static.
Exactly. All that chatter.
It reminds me of that feeling when
Yeah.
you've been working on a recipe forever,
Yeah.
and you finally nail it.
You finally got it. Yeah.
And you're like, aha, that's it.
That's the one.
Just clicks. But
Mhm.
that divine guidance, that intuition,
Uh-huh.
how do we actually put it into action?
Well, the book spends some time with the law of attraction,
Okay.
and it really boils it down to two key principles.
Right.
The first
Okay.
is that focus equals power.
Mm,
Whatever we give our attention to,
yeah.
we empower.
So it's like we're shining a spotlight, right?
Exactly.
On a stage.
Yes.
And whatever that light touches, that's our reality.
That's what becomes real for us, yeah.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
But what about those days when you're just stuck? Like everything's going wrong
Yeah.
and you can't shake it.
Well,
Does that mean I'm just attracting more negativity?
that's where that second principle comes in.
Okay.
Fear attracts.
Mhm.
So we often manifest what we're trying to avoid.
Oh, interesting.
It's like when you're terrified of, say, giving a presentation,
Yeah, yeah.
and you're so focused on, oh my gosh, what if I mess up?
And then you totally do.
Exactly. Because you put all your energy into that fear.
So it's like a cosmic catch-22.
It can feel that way, right?
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
Okay.
What if, instead of dwelling on that fear,
Yeah.
we focus on
Hmm.
gratitude,
Mm.
love?
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Does that change things?
So we're switching the dial, right?
That's the idea.
Instead of fear and doubt,
Yes,
we're tuning in to love and abundance.
exactly.
You got it.
Okay, I'm liking where this is going.
Good, good.
But there's this other part of the book,
Okay.
and it's a bit mind-bending, I gotta say.
All right, I'm intrigued.
It's about this idea
Yeah.
that we actually choose our life experiences.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're going there.
we are going there.
All right.
So we'll unpack that right after this quick break. Sounds good.
So this whole pre-choosing our lives thing,
Yeah,
it's a lot, right?
it is.
Like, are we really at some cosmic buffet before we're even born?
Right.
Loading up our plates with
Yeah.
a little bit of joy, a side of sorrow, some challenges, maybe a triumph or two.
I like it.
And then we're stuck with this
Right.
plate for the rest of our lives.
Well, that's the thing.
Mhm.
The book doesn't frame it as this deterministic,
Okay.
your fate is sealed kind of deal.
Okay, so less Buffett, more like what?
It's more nuanced.
Okay, so maybe we're not puppets on a string, but
Right.
we're more like conscious creators, right? We have a say in how this whole thing plays out.
It's like we're choosing the script,
Okay.
but then we get to experience it firsthand.
Yeah, okay. I see
And
that.
that's where that idea of responsibility comes in,
Hmm.
that God is talking really emphasizes.
Okay, so because we chose this, it's on us to make the most of it.
Precisely. It's
Yeah.
about recognizing that we chose these experiences
Yeah.
for a reason.
All right, so every heartbreak,
Right.
every setback,
Every triumph.
even like that time I tripped and fell on stage in the 6th grade,
Especially that.
that was all part of the plan.
All part of the grand scheme of soul growth.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess every superhero origin story needs a good fall from grace,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
But if we chose all of this,
Yeah.
why all the secrecy? Why not just tell us up front?
Well, the book actually suggests
Okay.
that the divine is constantly revealing itself,
Yeah.
but it's often in subtle ways that we might miss.
Okay.
So think about those moments of
Yeah.
synchronicity.
Like when you're thinking about someone,
Yes.
and then they call.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or those unexpected blessings.
Yes.
Or even
exactly.
challenges that lead to
Okay.
profound personal growth.
So it's like we're so busy looking for those flashing neon signs
kind
that we miss the quiet whispers, the gentle nudges.
Yes, and those whispers,
Yeah.
they often come through our intuition.
Okay.
That inner voice we were talking about earlier.
Right, right.
It's about learning to trust that.
Trust those nudges.
Yes, trust your gut.
Even when
Even when
doesn't make sense.
even when logic is saying no way.
So we're talking about a leap of faith.
It can feel like that.
Yeah.
It's more about trusting the process,
Okay.
even when we don't have all the answers.
Even when we can't see the bigger picture.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But, this
Yeah.
idea of soul growth
Yeah.
and divine guidance,
Yeah.
it brings up a question.
Okay, what's that?
Does it mean we just accept everything that happens?
So good or bad,
Right.
it's all part of the plan, so don't question it.
Well, that's where God is talking. It's really empowering.
Okay.
It's not about passive acceptance. It's about recognizing that
Oh, my.
within every experience,
Yeah.
even the really tough ones, lies an opportunity
Yeah.
for growth.
So it's not about asking why me.
Right.
It's what now.
Exactly.
And
No.
instead of seeing ourselves as victims,
Right.
we can choose to be creators.
It's about recognizing
Yeah.
our own power to choose how we respond to life's curveballs.
Even when it feels like we're getting hit by a cosmic truck.
Exactly. Do we let it flatten us, or do we use it as an opportunity to learn,
To grow, yeah.
to become even more resilient?
It's like that saying, okay, we can't always choose the music life plays for us,
Right.
but
Right.
we can choose how we dance to it.
I love that.
Right.
It's so true.
And sometimes
Sometimes.
the most beautiful dances
Yeah.
come from learning to move with grace
Yes.
through those really tough, challenging rhythms.
Beautifully put.
Yeah.
And God is talking. It really drives this point home.
Okay.
We're not defined by our circumstances,
Yeah.
but by how we choose to respond to them.
Okay.
And it's in those moments of conscious choice that we step into our power as creators of our own reality.
Okay, so we talked about, tuning into our intuition,
Right.
choosing love over fear,
Uh-huh.
but how do we actually tap into that creative power?
That's a great question. And
Yeah.
God is talking really digs into
Okay.
the transformative power of love.
Okay.
Not just like romantic love.
Not just that, but
Yeah.
a love that's all-encompassing, a force that connects us all.
Okay, so now we're talking about pretty powerful energy here.
We are.
But how do we
Right.
how do we actually live that?
Well, it starts with
Yeah.
cultivating self-love.
Okay, so loving ourselves.
Yeah, and the book argues that when we learn to love
Right.
and accept ourselves fully.
Flaws and all of it.
Right.
We unlock this wellspring
Oh, I like that.
of compassion
Yeah.
and understanding.
And that extends outwards.
It does. It influences our relationships,
Oh, wow.
our interactions.
So it's like,
Yeah.
you can't pour from an empty cup.
Exactly.
If we don't love ourselves,
Right.
we can't really love others.
Exactly.
Well-
And it's from this foundation of self-love
Okay.
that we can start to shift our perspective.
So instead of focusing on
Yeah.
what we lack
Right.
or what we're afraid of,
Uh-huh.
we can focus on gratitude,
Exactly.
on the good.
On the good that already exists.
Yeah. Okay.
And on those infinite possibilities.
They're out there. Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's like we're choosing
Choosing, yeah.
love over fear,
Love over fear.
gratitude over scarcity,
Yes.
possibility over limitation.
Precisely.
I can dig it.
And as we do this,
Yeah.
as we cultivate these higher vibe emotions,
Mhm.
our energy shifts.
Right.
And we start to attract more of those experiences
interesting.
into our lives.
Like, we become magnets for the good stuff.
Exactly.
Really?
But,
What's that?
we're human.
Right.
And sometimes fear gets the best of us.
It happens.
Those what-if spirals,
Uh-huh.
the doubts, the worry,
Hey.
they creep in, right?
They do.
So does God is talking.
Yeah.
Offer any guidance
It does.
for those moments when it feels like fear's about to win.
It offers a perspective that I found really liberating, actually.
Okay, tell me more.
It encourages us to reframe our relationship with fear, to see it not as
the enemy.
Not as something to be avoided or suppressed,
Okay.
but as a natural part of the human experience.
So not necessarily a bad thing.
Right, just something to be
understood.
Understood, yeah.
Okay, I like that.
And worked with.
So instead of letting fear paralyze us,
we can use it as an opportunity to learn and grow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like fear is that alarm bell going off saying, hey, something's off here.
Right.
Check in with yourself.
Like a little nudge to reconnect.
Exactly.
To our intuition, to that inner compass.
And to realign with love.
And the cool thing is,
what's that?
When we approach fear with love and understanding, it loses its grip on us.
Absolutely. It's not about berating ourselves for feeling fear.
Okay.
It's about recognizing it as a signal to turn inward, to reconnect with our own wisdom.
I like that.
And to choose love.
Instead of fear, yeah.
Exactly.
But okay, what about those things that seem totally outside our control?
Okay.
The big stuff like natural disasters, global conflicts, things like that.
Right.
Where does that fit into this whole
That's a great question.
God is talking framework?
And it does offer some insights.
Okay.
It suggests that while we may not individually cause these events,
we do contribute to the consciousness that creates them.
Okay, so we're all connected.
It's like we're all part of this,
Yeah.
this vast web of energy.
Right.
And our collective thoughts and beliefs, our emotions, they have this ripple effect.
So it's like we're all contributing to...
Think of it like a global mood ring.
Okay.
And sometimes that mood, it swings towards
Fear.
fear, scarcity,
Separation.
and then those things manifest.
Wow, that's a powerful image.
But here's the good news.
Okay, there's good news.
There is. Just as our energy can contribute to these challenges,
Okay.
it can also be a huge force for positive change.
Oh, okay.
We are not powerless in all of this.
Okay, so we can actually do something.
We have the power to choose love, to choose unity.
To be part of the solution.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm feeling a little better already.
Good, good, good.
But where do we even begin?
It starts with each of us.
Okay.
Taking responsibility for our own energy.
So choosing love over fear. Yes. Especially when things feel dark and uncertain.
Even then.
Especially then.
Okay, so we can't control everything
that
happens to us, but we can control.
But we can control our response.
Our reaction.
Yes, and that internal shift.
Yeah.
That choice to anchor ourselves in love.
Yeah.
That has a ripple effect.
It does.
It goes way beyond us.
It's like we become these beacons of light.
Exactly.
Radiating love and hope.
And compassion.
Yeah.
Creating a more harmonious and loving reality.
One thought, one action at a time.
Beautifully said.
So God is talking reminds us
It does.
that we're not just watching this all play out.
No.
We're active participants.
We're co-creating with the divine.
Every step of the way.
Every moment.
It's about recognizing the power of our thoughts.
Yes.
Our words, our actions shape the world.
It's about aligning our energy
with
the highest vision we hold for ourselves, for humanity.
And we have help, right?
We do.
It's not all on us.
We have the support and guidance of the divine every step of the way.
Like those whispers of wisdom.
Yes. Guiding us toward our highest good.
Reminding us.
We
are loved unconditionally.
No matter what.
Wow, this has been quite a journey.
It has.
A powerful reminder that we are not alone.
Not at all.
That we are loved.
Beyond measure.
And that we have the power to create a reality filled with joy, abundance, meaning, all of it.
It's about trusting our intuition.
Yeah.
Listening to those whispers of guidance.
Choosing love even when things get tough.
Even then. Especially then.
This has been great. Thank you so much.
It's been a pleasure exploring these ideas with you.
So for everyone listening, take these insights.
Take them with you.
And go create something beautiful with them.
Remember, you are powerful creators.
Yes, you are. Until next time, keep shining your light.
Keep shining.